Hi all, I am Dr.R. Gauri, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce Applied from Sita Lakshmi Ramaswamy College, Trichy. I am going to discuss a topic on human resource management. Now we are going to see about the introduction. It is necessary to understand the term management before starting our discussion on human resource management. First, we are going to see about management, meaning it is basically concerned with the performance of planning, organizing, directing, coordinating, and controlling, which in fact are its main functions. Management is also regarded as an art of getting things done through others. It is not possible for any individual to do all the work by himself. The work is always shared with others. Now we are going to see about the management definition. To manage is to forecast and plan, to organize, to command, to coordinate, and to control. This is said by Henry Fayol. Another definition is management is what a manager does. This is told by Louis Alain. Now we are going to see about definition of human resource management. It describes the process of planning and directing the application, development, and utilization of human resource in employment, said by Dale Yoder. Another definition is human resource management is that part of management process which is primarily concerned with the human constituents of an organization, said by E.F.L. Breach. Now we are going to see about nature of human resource management. An analysis of the nature of human resource management will bring out its following characteristics. First is it is universally relevant. Human resource management is relevant not just for a business organization alone. The very fact that the government of India has created a separate ministry called the Ministry of Human Resource Development proves this point. It is goal oriented. The goal of human resource management is to make the best use of the available manpower resources of the organization. Next is it adopts a systematic approach in handling the manpower resource. Human resource management lays emphasis on a systematic approach to the task of managing the human resource of an organization. It is pervasive in nature. Management of human resources is a task performed at a different levels. It is an ongoing activity. Human resource management is not something that is required only at a particular point of time. It is a continuous affair. It is a dynamic field of activity. Management of human resource is perhaps the most challenging task of every management. It is a science as well as art. The subject human resource management is both a science and an art. It is interdisciplinary. Human resource management does make use of the concepts of such subjects such as sociology, psychology, economics, etc. It is relatively new when compared with subjects like psychology, sociology, economics, marketing, financial management, etc. Human resource management is relatively a new subject. Next, we are going to see about the role of human resource manager to provide counseling. In the workplace, the employees may undergo stress. The stress may be related to both official and personal problem. Because of stress, the approach HR manager for counseling. Next is to act as a link between the different individuals in the organization. Difference of opinion is bound to arise on several organizational matters. The HR manager has to settle the dispute among individuals. Next is to ensure that the employees get what is due to them. HR manager has the duty to ensure that the employees are not deprived of any benefit, monetary or non monetary, that they are entitled to get from the management. Next is to act as a spokesman of the organization. HR manager who has better knowledge of the activities of the enterprise or enterprise and is therefore the right person to answer queries. Next is to introduce any change without facing resistance from any side. Changes is inevitable. It may be affected in the work methods, working hours, working conditions, and so on. The employees may resist certain changes preferred by the management, while the management may not accept certain changes desired by the employees. HR manager who is the right person to convince everyone and introduce the changes. To advise the line managers, HR manager who is a staff manager advises the line managers. The relationship between the line managers and HR managers shall always be cordial. Next, we are going to see about functions of human resource management. Functions of human resource management may be classified as under. First is managerial function and another one is operative function. First, we are going to see about managerial function. The managerial function of human resource management are as follows: planning, organizing, directing, controlling. These have been explained briefly below. Planning. Planning is deciding in advance what should be done. It helps to work in a systematic manner and eliminates the needs for working a random. Organizing. In order to implement the plans, a sound organization structure is required. It is the process of allocating tasks among the members of the group, establishing authority, responsibility, relationships among them, and integrating their activities towards the common objectives. Next is directing. Directing the human resource does not mean the process of supervising, guiding, and motivating him employees in order to get the best out of them. This helps in the effective attainment of the enterprise objective. Next is controlling. If planning is looking ahead, controlling is looking back. The object of control function is to ensure that what has been planned has been successfully achieved. The process of control involves the following stages: establishing standards, measuring actual performance, comparing the actual performance, measuring deviations, and taking corrective actions. Next function is operative function. The operative function of human resource management consists of the following: procurement, development, compensation, integration, and maintenance. Procurement function of human resources concerned with following: job analysis. Job analysis is the process of systematically gathering and analyzing information about the job's duties, responsibilities, and required skills. Next is human resource planning. It is the process of forecasting an organization's future, staffing needs, and developing strategies to meet those needs effectively. Next is recruitment. It is the process of attracting, identifying, and selecting qualified candidates for job vacancies within an organization. Next is selection. It is the process of evaluating and choosing the most suitable candidate from a pool of applicants for a specific job. Next is placement. It is the process of assigning a selected candidate to the most suitable job position within an organization. Next is transfer. It is the process of moving an employee from one job, department, or location to another within the same organization, typically without a change in rank or pay. Next is promotion. It is the advancement of an employee to higher position within an organization, often with increased responsibilities, authority, and pay. Next function is development function. It is the process of improving the knowledge, skills, aptitudes, and values of employees so that they can perform the present and future jobs more effectively. Development of human resources concerned with the following. First is performance and potential appraisal. It implies systematic evaluation of employees with respect to their performance on the job and the potential for development. Second is training. It is a process by which employees learn knowledge, skills, and attitudes to further organizational and personal goals. Third is executive development. It is the process of developing managerial talent through appropriate programs. Fourth one is career planning and development. It involves planning the career of employees and implementing career plans so as to fulfill the career aspiration of employees. Next function is compensation function. Job evaluation. It is the process of systematically assessing the relative value or worth of a job within an organization to determine fair compensation. Second one is wage and salary administration. It is the process of managing and structure employee compensation, including setting, adjusting, and maintaining fair and competitive pay rates. Third one is incentives. Incentives are additional rewards or compensation offered to employees to motivate and encourage higher performance or achieve specific goals. Fourth one is bonus. A bonus is a financial reward given to employees in addition to their regular salary, often based on performance or achieving certain targets. Fifth one is fringe benefits. Fringe benefits are additional non-wage compensations provided to employees such as health insurance, retirement plans, or paid time off. A fourth one is social security schemes. A security scheme is a government program that provides financial support and benefits to individuals for retirement, disability, or unemployment. Next function is integration function. It is concerned with the performance of all those activities, the aim of which is to bring about reconciliation between individual interest and that of the organization, motivating employees to work better, boosting the morale of the staff, ensuring effective communication, enhancing leadership qualities, providing scope for collective bargaining, redressing grievances, managing conflicts, handling disciplinary cases, providing counseling to get rid of stress, improving quality of work life of employees. Last function is maintenance function. This function deals with the following: promoting job satisfaction among employees, tackling the problem of labor turnover, human resource account audit, and research. Thank you all.